Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another monthly, yay, pick a card reading. So this is going to be things to look out for, things that might be coming in your month of February 2020. So I used to do this, I now have the time to bring it back, so I'm excited. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoy a monthly pick a card reading like I do. So before we get started, if you've never been to a pick a card reading before, all I ask you guys to do is take a couple deep breaths, get really calm and centered, and that way you can choose the group, or in some cases groups, that call to your intuition or your gut. And those are the ones that are going to resonate the most. So keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what does resonate. There is a message for you in here somewhere. It just might not click with you until later on. All right, guys, so the piles we have before you, the timestamps for them are going to be down in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comments from me. And if you take a look and want to pause the video at any time to kind of meditate on the cards, you can go ahead and do that as well. Group one is going to be I believe this is a rose opalite. I can't remember off the top of my head, but the opalite. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even remember my own crystals at this point. This is going to be the clear quartz for group two, and group three is going to be the rose quartz. So since it's February, I decided we would do kind of like love stones, bringing in the self-love, bringing in the romance, that sort of a thing. All right, guys, go ahead and pick whatever pile you choose, what calls to you and your gut, and I will see you in your group. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number ones, those of you who have chosen the pink opalite, I believe it is. Let me know down in the comments. I forgot what this was. I know it's a pink something. It's either moonstone or opalite, and I'm pretty sure it's the opalite. But anyway, that is not the topic of this video. This topic is the month of February for you. So every group is going to have a different amount of cards. It's just what came out and what was prominent for your particular group. So again, there's going to be probably a lot of interesting messages that pop up because there are so many of you. So we're going to take a look at just generic February. We're going to take a look at some advice, some inspiration maybe, and then some romance advice, since this is February after all. All right, first let's get into your Lover's Path Tarot. Let's see what cards we got. All right, I'm just going to lay them out all on the table. And this is the Two of Coins. Okay. Ace of Coins. Three of Coins. Okay, so February is going to be all about money. Some money. Then we have the Lovers. Okay. A Nine of Coins. Oh my goodness, guys. Six of Cups. Okay. Two of Wands. Seven of Coins. Oh my gosh. And then we have Eight of Wands. Okay, so February, things are going to be moving fast for you guys. Good news, good messages coming through. And if this will focus for me, that would be fantastic. There we go. So yes, a lot of good news, possibly some travel. It could be for work or it could be for pleasure. So keep that in mind as well. But lots of good things are happening and they're moving quick. So keep that in mind. As I look down at everything else on the table here, we have a lot going on for your financial situation, possibly business acumen. You're having a tough time finding a balance right now with this Two of Coins. So hopefully in the month of February, you guys can even that out. This Two of Coins talks about balancing your everyday life with, your wants and desires. So possibly balancing your work and your love life, or your work and your family life. And I get the strong sense, since this is all about, we've got a lot of pentacle energy. This is work, career, and what you want. So they're juggling. You're juggling a lot. So in the month of February, keep that in mind. You might be juggling a lot of desires and a lot of what you want out of your career, or trying to find time to do what you love and your job, possibly finding a new career, because here we have the Ace of Coins. And this is a card that talks about new business opportunities, new money coming in. So it could be that you got a promotion, that you got a pay raise, or it could be as small as you finding change in your coat from last year. So whatever the case may be, you're going to be coming into some more money and some new opportunities for your career or your a job. So you could be changing careers, or you could be promoted up, or you could be getting a pay raise in what you're currently doing. So this is also the time that a lot of us Americans are getting our W-2s and doing our taxes. So this could also indicate some big tax returns for you as well. So keep an eye out for those. But all of this is really just positive money coming in, opportunities. Yeah. Just prosperity in general. So keep in mind new opportunities too. So if you guys really are juggling what you want to do with your career, you might be presented with an opportunity here to change careers or to move to another location where you're going to thrive. Because with this card here, the Three of Coins, this is considered like the architect coin or architect card. So this is like you building and you building up your skills and you working hard and really manifesting those dreams and those planting those seeds and really making something of yourself, and people are recognizing it. So, you know, you might not think that a lot of people are you know, looking at what you're doing and really praising it, but they're seeing the hard work, they're seeing your skills, they're seeing your talent because you're really building up. So look out for some opportunities with this Three of Coins here for the month of February. That's amazing. This is also an indication of teamwork and collaboration. So you could be doing a work project or a school project, because this, you know, this could be any kind of project that you're working on with somebody else to complete a goal, to make it prosperous and to make it succeed. So keep that in mind as well. This could be a huge project that you guys are working on. And it could also mean that you guys are finding your community. You're finding a job or a career that really fits you and makes you feel whole because of the like-minded individuals in that community. So there we go for that card. And then here we have the Lovers, which out of all of the cards here that are on the table, it may seem a little out of place to you because this could indicate choice. Oftentimes this talks about a really strong relationship, a really good, solid soulmate type of relationship. But this can also indicate choice. And what I'm seeing here for some of you, possibly a lot of you, is making that decision. And it's a life-altering choice. It's not some like, oh, what do I want for dinner, chicken or fish? It is a huge life decision. So with this Ace of Coins here, it could very well mean that you have to make a decision about a job or a new opportunity, and you're really concerned about it. So you got to make a choice. And with this Two of Coins here, this also gives me pause because, again, you're balancing. So this could also mean you're balancing, you're weighing the options of this choice and this opportunity. Maybe it's an opportunity that requires you to pick up and move with this Eight of Wands. So remember how I said travel. It might be that you have to make a hasty decision, like you have to make it a choice quick, is what I mean. You might have to pick up your family and move, but you're deciding whether or not is it worth it because it's a huge commitment. What if it doesn't work out? What if it's the wrong choice? What if? But when I look here at the Nine of Coins, I see success, abundance, and just prosperity here, because what this particular card talks about is self-made success, independent success, living your life of luxury and abundance because you did it. You made the decision and you made the choice that you are going to work hard, become the architect of your own life, and really succeed in it because you put in the work, you put in the effort, you put in the drive, the determination, all of that. Okay, so I see a good outcome of whatever this choice is, whatever this opportunity is, whatever decision you're making. It was a good one, because that is what I see with this 9 of coins. Now with the 6 of cups here, this talks about memories, childhood memories, past, reminiscing of things. But this is also possibly people from your past coming into your life in the month of February, trying to communicate. So also, I'm getting this message, and it could just be for some of you. With this 9 of coins and this success and this abundance here, be wary about who contacts you when they hear about it, because social media these days, you post your successes and you post your triumphs. Some people who have not wanted to be in your life or have fell out of contact with you, they might be contacting you, asking you how you are, what's going on, what's going up. But when they really might have like not so good intentions, they might be wanting to ask for money, or they might be wanting to get back in your life because they see how successful you are. Could be an ex, it could be friends who have a tendency to take advantage. So I'm throwing that out there for some of you because that could be an issue. That's not for everybody, but just please be wary about certain people from your past coming back into your life, especially when you are successful. Okay, just keep that in mind. Excuse me. So again, this is, reminiscent, people of the past that come in. They could also be beneficial to your new opportunity or your new job or whatever the case may be. So keep that in mind too. Someone from the past, from your past, might be connecting to you to give you this opportunity. Okay. This is also a card about peace. So you will be finding peace in February. I know some of you have been struggling. I get it. I feel like it has been a struggle for a lot of you, especially since this is so financially focused, that the month of February is going to feel like a huge release and a relief, okay? Money's coming, abundance is coming, but you also have to realize that just because you wish for it, you have to put in the work, okay? That's exactly what this 3 of coins is talking about, putting in the work and the effort and the skill. So a lot of us practice law of attraction and manifesting. Excuse me, guys. A lot of you practice the manifesting and the law of attraction, but you have to remember that you can't just wish for it. You have to put in the work as well. So keep that in mind too. And then here we have the 2 of Wands. This talks about gosh, can't get over that. This talks about new partnerships, new business opportunities, really laying the groundwork of where you want to go with this new opportunity, this new business, this new career. This is also stepping out of your comfort zone. So what I said about the possible move, the possible upheaval of moving across the country or out of the state or out of the city, or excuse me, out of the country. This is stepping out of your comfort zone. So keep that in mind as well, because sometimes change is uncomfortable. Actually, I should say most times change is uncomfortable. And if we want to be anything other than where we are right now and who we are right now, we need to step out of our comfort zone. We cannot grow if we aren't giving ourselves an opportunity to do so. So, it may be the scariest decision that you ever have to make in your life, but from what I see on the table here, you are planting the seeds already to make it grow, to make yourself grow, to make your skills grow, to make your talent grow. That's what the 7 of coins is all about. And this 9 of coins, this success here, this abundance, you are laying down the groundwork. You are planting those seeds. And it may be scary and it may be hard to process sometimes, but, stepping out of our comfort zone is actually really good for us. Now with the 7 of coins, I touched on it a little bit, but this is tending to your garden. This is planting those seeds and really, laying the groundwork for your harvest. So, fertilizing it and, really trimming off the dead leaves, the dead limbs that don't serve you anymore. This is really tending to your garden so you can reap those rewards. Okay. I'm seeing nothing but positivity here. I'm going to look and see, just because we have this Lovers card here, I really do think that a lot of you guys are going to be spending time with your partner, with your significant other in the month of February. Of course, you guys are probably going to have a Valentine's date if you are with somebody special. So just enjoy that time together. And I think you're also going to be confiding in your significant other or your loved one about this opportunity, about this decision that you have to make, because it will probably affect them as well. So, like I said, keep everything in mind. This is not set in stone. And remember, with every tarot reading, with every oracle reading that we do, this is defining this. If we are doing the same path, if we are making the same decisions, this is what we should be expecting along the way. But any decision can change these outcomes. Okay. So your future is not set in stone. So if you are, taking the road of temptation and addictions and the wrong, the things that aren't for your highest good, then you're going to be having a change in the path. Okay. You might not get that abundance, right? Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to move along with your Flower Petals inspiration cards here and see what advice we've got. We have Tulip. You are worth what it is you desire. That is a wonderful thing to see. So you have been putting in the work, right? You are worth it. A lot of people have self-doubts. They don't see themselves really with their accomplishments. They just do what they've got to do to get by. They don't really look at their life from a different perspective and be like, oh yeah, I did damn well good on that project, or I succeeded. I worked my butt off for that project, and I did it with all the passion and the drive and the determination. But you really kind of have to step out of that box sometimes. And I have to take that advice too. Like, I've got to really accept the accomplishments I've made. So yeah, you are worth what it is you desire. So take that advice for sure. Okay, I'm just going to move that up there. See if everything fits. I doubt it. Then we have Snowdrop. Tomorrow brings the illuminations of your hopes. So yeah, you guys, this is nothing but positive things. You guys are going to be enjoying the abundance. And right now, as I'm filming it, it is a new moon. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be having this up because it takes forever to upload, but use that manifestation and remember that, you have to put out into the universe what you want to receive. So tomorrow brings the illumination of your hopes. This is amazing. You're going to get that new opportunity soon. And then we have Baby's Breath. Everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true. Exactly. So yeah, what I was saying with your life path, keep following the road of success. Keep doing what you got to do. Keep your eye on the prize. And that 9 of coins is going to be yours. That success is going to be yours. Remain honest and true to yourself, to other people. Find your community, find what you enjoy, find what you love. It's only going to benefit you. Okay, now we're going to take a look at your Work Your Light oracles, see what advice or confirmation we have. We have Anna, grandmother of Jesus. So seeding the light, laying the foundations, divine plan. Okay, I told you, you all already are laying those foundations. You are putting in the work for your success. This is divine planning. Awesome. I don't feel like I have to go into much more detail with that card. We have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. Okay, so this is talking about, some like ancestral patterns. So things that, like maybe you were the first person that got to go to college in your family. That sort of a thing. Ancestral patterns, changing the way you're thinking. Breaking the chain, healing, and rewriting your future. So we are going to be thinking about what we want out of our life, how we want to succeed, what we want out of life. This is having you have the ability to dream and to really aspire to those dreams. All right. Then we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Okay, so I'm thinking this has a lot to do with the balancing and then the choice here. So what are you clinging to that's not letting you or not allowing you to move forward, to grab that success? Because a lot of this could be self-doubt. I see a lot of self-doubt, and you balancing, okay, well, maybe society tells me I need to have a university degree. I need to get I need to be a doctor. I need to be a lawyer, or I need to be, some form of that in order to succeed in life. That's not necessarily the truth. You could be a plumber and have the best career ever and be fulfilled because that's what you love to do. I don't know why I said plumber, but that was the first thing that came out of my mouth. If you enjoy that, you can have success. Success is not monetary based all the time. So, it could be that you want to do a YouTube channel that's unconventional and you want to make it, and because you enjoy that process and you enjoy the creativity, but society says, well, you can't do that. Well, what are you going to cling on to what society says that you should do? What is going to make you happy? What is going to help propel you forward to success? And again, this could be that this is coming really quickly. All right. So February seems to be a month of like letting go and really working hard toward your dreams, because you are going to find, I believe, at the end of the month, success and abundance. And it's not necessarily going to be like a windfall of money, but you're going to have your health, you're going to be happy, and you're going to feel satisfied. Okay. You're going to make enough money to be fulfilled and to really enjoy what you do. And the last card here we have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Exactly what I just got done saying with that. Where are you being called? What is this journey that you're going to take? Where are you going to go with your career, with your life? What do you want to do? Because you're going to be making a choice, and you're going to be making it soon. So I feel like deep down, you guys already know what you want to do. It's just making that first step, getting to that direction. All right, and last cards we have your affirmations, love, and relationships. So we'll see what we got going on here. We have wants and needs. I take stock of my relationships, and I'm honest about what I want and need from the people in my life. I note the difference between the two. Wants are negotiable, needs are not. Both may be desired, and either way be acquired, but that's getting into Venn diagram territory, and no one wants to draw one of those, though some of us might need to. So again, this goes along with what I've been saying. Then we have sensuality. Embracing sensuality doesn't necessarily mean you're a middle-aged swinger. It simply means you're savoring one of the coolest aspects of being alive, sensory input. It's time to get decadent and reward yourself with gifts for the senses. You could drop a wad of cash on champagne and chocolate, or you can tune in and enjoy the incredible gifts around you. The taste of an orange, the sound of the forest, the texture of corduroy. I don't know your life. The point is, it's time to savor whatever your senses can grab a hold of, even if that means you're being sensual. Gross. This is adorable. So again, with this Lovers card, with what I was talking about, you guys, spending time with a loved one or partner, significant other, soulmate. This is also a card about sensuality. So keep that in mind as well. You guys might be exploring the different sensuality. All right. And then the last card is wait and see. Thoughts love to wander into assumptions and race ahead to the future. But what if you told them to cool their jets and chill a sec? Today, you get to put your mental chatter on pause, to take a breath and simply wait and see how things play out before you let your mind run a marathon of imagined scenarios. Wait, and you'll see the waiting and seeing was a lot more productive than wondering and worrying. Insert audible sigh of relief here. Okay, so since we're talking about specific relationships with these cards, some of you may be wanting to see if you're getting into a relationship with a new person, what it's going to be, how it's going to play out. Wait and see. Just be patient, okay? This is also talking about, message went. Okay. Anyway, it'll come back to me. So with your significant other, that's where I wanted to go. if we're talking about discussions about moving or the opportunities that you're going to be receiving, talk it out, be patient, wait and see what happens, how they feel, you know, that sort of a thing. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else. Wants and needs, again, with that situation I was just talking about, the wants and needs of what you guys want out of this coming up opportunity. And anybody that is single in the month of February, wait and see. Use your sensuality. No. Wait and see what happens. Don't push for love so aggressively, because it'll happen in the right time. It'll happen when it's meant to happen. You'll find the right person, okay? And what do you want and what do you need out of a relationship? So keep that in mind too. You know, you don't want just a shallow relationship. You want someone that can play off of what you bring to the table as well. All right, guys. I know this was a lot of cards, but I just want to take one more moment to see if I missed anything. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you. I know there were a lot of messages in here. So I do see a choice for a lot of you, especially with this opportunity. Either way, for everybody that's watching this right now, you're getting some form of opportunity. You're getting some form of money exchanging hands, okay? You need to work on your balance. You're probably going to be weighing a lot of options, maybe weighing what you want to spend your money on too in the month of February, whether you're going to put X amount of money in your savings or if you're starting a savings account with this new money exchanging hands. Either way, it's talking about balance in the month of February, as well as planning ahead, planning your future, planning your goals. Maybe it's doing a vision board. Maybe it's doing, journaling and talking with a financial planner. Whatever the case may be, you're doing a lot of planning, making choices. And again, people from your past may be communicating with you. You may be wanting to listen to your dreams a little bit just in case, because this is a cup card. And you may be reminiscing a lot in the month of February, maybe thinking about past relationships as well. So this has been a long little bit. I know, I'm sorry, but there were a lot of cards. It is a monthly reading. So let me know if this resonated with you. And if it did, leave me a comment down below in the description box, excuse me, down below in the comment section, and let me know which group you chose. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and come back at the end of the month of February and let me know if anything happened. I'd be interested to find out. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 2s, those of you who have chosen the crystal quartz here. Let's go ahead and take a look at your February. So keep in mind, this is still a general reading, and there are going to be a different amount of cards for each group just because it's what came out. So this might be a little bit long since we have a lot of cards here. It is a monthly reading, and I'm so happy to have these back. So February for group number 2. And I'm going to show you the cards and then we'll lay them out and then figure out what your month's going to be like. So not a bad start with the 10 of Cups. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups. All right. Moon energy there for sure. 3 of Cups. Oh, there's another moon going on. Okay. We have the 5 of Arrows, or the 5 of Swords. Okay. Prince, or I should say the Knight of Wands here. Okay. Queen of Swords. Interesting, interesting. The Page of Swords. Okay. We have the Page of Coins. And then the Knight of Swords here. Okay. So let's take a look at your cards here. There's a lot going on, a lot of moon energy. So imagery as well, I should say. So pay attention to your intuition. Okay. Throwing that out there. Pay attention. So the month of February, you're starting it off with a bang here. Fulfillment, happiness, all around loving life. Okay. This is filling, fulfillment, abundance, This is, emotional satisfaction. So you have a lot of cup energy here. So you're going to be like feeling really good, feeling like on top of the world here. And this is also happy family. So for some of you, and I'm not going to say it for certain, but for some of you, you could be trying to get pregnant, because this is also, expansion of family as well. So you could be trying to get pregnant in the month of February. For those of you who are not, please, who do not want to get pregnant, make sure you're on top of that. Just throwing it out there, because again, this is kind of like an expansion of family, if you get my drift. So this could also mean that more people are coming into your life, your extended family, that sort of a thing. Those people might be coming back into your life, you're meeting new people, and you're very, very fulfilled. So Queen of Cups, this is first and foremost a very psychic queen, very intuitive queen, especially with that big full moon and all the water around her. She is very intuitive. She's also extremely nurturing, extremely mothering. So again, you guys might be trying to find yourself to get pregnant. Not everybody, again, this is a general reading. So this is also just creativity and compassion. Again, this is possibly strong feelings for somebody else. Like you're experiencing strong feelings. You might be finding yourself like in love with somebody else, in love with a significant other, or I shouldn't say that, a new date, that sort of a thing. You might be falling into head over heels territory with that. Okay, I'm just going to go one by one with the cards here. Three of Cups, this is a celebration. This is, some form of an event that you're celebrating, a wedding, a baby shower, going out on a girls' night, going out to a birthday party, whatever the case may be, you're celebrating. You could be celebrating a new promotion, a new job, a new, whatever the case may be, you're celebrating. This is camaraderie. This is fulfillment too. Just happiness, having fun going out. So again, some of us don't always celebrate Valentine's Day. This could be the Galentine's Day that you guys are having. You can be going out on dates through the month of February, or you can be going out. This could be signifying your Valentine's Day date. Okay. Then we have the Five of Swords here. So this is interesting that this is coming up with this, just because we've been having so many happy cards. But this is a struggle or distrust, possible arguments, discomfort, indecision, or feelings of defeat. So sometimes it's like, you have that battle, and you lose the battle, but you're winning the war, type of a feeling. So you could just be having a difficult time. Maybe some of you are finding yourself single for Valentine's Day, and you're seeing everybody else on social media. That might be a hard night. Just throwing it out there. Again, messages for everybody are going to be different. So you're going to be having a hard time at some point in February. I don't know exactly what it is, because it's going to be different for everybody. This could be just change that is uncomfortable as well. Like you're going through a new transition, and it might just be really uncomfortable. It might be hard, because a lot of the times change is. So it doesn't have to be that deep for everybody. It doesn't have to be this horrible, horrible event that, makes you feel defeated. It could just be you guys are, growing or experiencing something that is just a little uncomfortable. But the cards come out for a reason, so I have to make sure I'm addressing every possible situation for you guys that that I'm receiving the messages for. So keep that in mind. Also, throwing it out there, you guys could be experiencing some intuitive things. This is mistrust, so Listen to your intuition. If there's a situation or a person that comes into your life and you're not entirely certain about, like gives you weird vibes, listen to your intuition about that. Okay, I have to throw that out there. You know, sometimes we go on dates and the guy just seems a little off, or the girl just seems a little off. And, you know, you kind of stick through it. But if your gut is telling you, go away, or that's not the right person for you, listen to it. Okay, throwing that out there. All right, then we have the Knight of Wands here. So this is all about passion, action. He's very quick moving. This is adventure and excitement and a free spirit. So if if this sounds similar to somebody that you're dating or that you're going on a date with, amazing. You're going to have an amazing time, and you're going to have an adventurous time and very passionate affair. But keep in mind that he is a free spirit, so he's not looking to settle down. Just keep that in mind. I'm throwing it out there. This is the month of February. So he's going to do his thing. He's going to, want to roam. So for those of you, if this sounds familiar, heed that advice. But otherwise, this is you finding passion for things. This is you going out on adventures, you celebrating, you going out and doing things with fun and excitement and just the zest for life, being a free spirit. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So she's very truthful. She speaks with facts. So she's often depicted as a mature woman who's been widowed, or but she's an authority figure. So this could be somebody in your life, or it could be the fact that you need to use your authority a little bit, your leadership skills. You speak with your truth. But this is a very intelligent and independent energy. So what I'm seeing here, use your intelligence, your wit about you, your independence, to really figure out what's going on. There's a lot of options here, a lot of different messages. So please, if this is making sense to you, you'll know exactly what this is talking about, because this could be a lot of things for different people here. All right. I feel like a lot of people are picking group 2. That's why I'm getting a lot of different kind of conflicting messages here. So please be patient with me. This is kind of intense at the moment. So with this Page of Swords, this is study and apprenticeship energy, as well as, not apprenticeship, articulation and apprehension. Yeah. Thinking about this one, this is the apprenticeship energy. Like I said, my brain really feels crazy at this moment because of everything that is downloading. So please be patient. There's a lot. So yeah, you have 2 pages here. You have 2 knights and you have 2 queens. So this is insane. So there's a lot of things going on. This could be different people in your life, or this could be the energy that you need to embody. There's a lot of court cards here. So the Page of Swords, this is a lot of inexperience. This is also messages. So again, listen to your intuition, listen to the messages that are coming through, and you'll know what that means in the time, okay? This could also be good news, or this could also very well be gossip as well. As the Page of Swords, she can be in her worst gossipy. She will get the information as she will do anything in her power to get whatever information she needs. So if you have gossipy people in your circle, just beware. This could be talking about that. They could be gossiping about your relationships, whatever it may be. Just be warned that this could be a gossipy energy. I'm getting a really strong, I had to say that. So, but this is also very much wanting to feel like you're experienced, but you really are inexperienced. So keep in mind, this is a young energy. So this could be a very young person in your life as well. This could be anything. You guys, I feel like I'm getting I'm going to get a headache by the end of this. Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on. So this is Page of Pentacles. So she is very hard working, okay? She is studying to do what she wants to do with her skills, with her skill sets. This is also fertility. So, I mean, take with that what you will. But what I'm seeing here is, again, messages. Pages are normally messages. But this is opportunities, and mostly business opportunities. And again, curiosity. They're both pages. They're both young energy. So curiosity. Taking responsibility is a huge one with this, because with this particular energy, she's the earth energy, right? She knows what she has to do. She takes responsibility for her actions, for herself. Whereas the Page of Swords, not so much. So this energy, you may be asked to take responsibility of your actions. Maybe this has something to do with it, with your maybe distrust, your discomfort, something going on here, a conflict. You might have to take the responsibility for it. So there might have been a miscommunication here. You definitely a miscommunication of some sort, and you're taking responsibility for your actions. Okay. This is also, you know, like I said, a new business opportunity. So keep that in mind too for some of you. And then here we have the the Knight of Swords here. This is a very charge forth and do. So maybe you have taken that energy and without thinking, without using your Queen of Swords energy, you took whatever that gossip was or whatever that mistrust was, charged forth without thinking, and you ended up hurting someone's feelings, or gone forth and kind of screwed something up. And now you have to take responsibility for your actions. This could also be somebody in your life who is very charming and chivalrous, but he's kind of blinded to a lot of things because he wants to go forth and do. He's very single-minded, if that makes sense. Like he sees something and he focuses on it, and he will stop at nothing to do it. Okay, so if that sounds like somebody, and my voice is starting to get hoarse. So yeah, if that sounds somebody like, you know, they might be in your life. Okay, so keep a lookout for that. This is just all over the place. My gosh, I'm getting a ton. Here, let me see what advice we got. We have Aster, the past is over. Let your true self step forward. Okay. So that change I was talking about, that discomfort, yeah. You're going to be showing the true side of yourself here, which makes sense. You're taking responsibility for your actions, and you are definitely going toward what you are passionate about, okay? What you want out of life, you're going forth. You're speaking your truth. You know what you want now, and you're going forth. So for some of you, that is definitely what is going on, especially with this new business opportunity here, or this hardworking card here. Definitely. You'll be celebrating that too. Either way, in the month of February, whatever this plays out to be, all of you are going to have a very fulfilling February. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out fine. Life is full of ups and downs, and we have to remember that. Okay, this card is also being impatient. Impatient. And sometimes we can be a little impatient, and that might throw a wrench in your plans. This is also about, being determined to change your life, to better your situation, whatever the case may be. This is being determined, okay, or your determination. Then we have violet. The answers and truths are always within. Okay, yeah, things are starting to make a little bit more sense now for a lot of this. So you know your truths, okay? You know what you want. And again, with this intuitive card, this is very much listening to what you want, listening to what your truths are within yourself, okay? My goodness, I'm sorry that this is all over the place, but my gosh, clarity. All right, cornflower. Learn from friendships old and new. Okay, friendships, and then we have whatever this was. So learn from this card here, this discomfort or this distress or this misinformation. Okay, so when these cards pop out, they pop out for a reason, and I really want to make sure there's a message for somebody in here, and I want to make sure that I am communicating it. And when things like this download, sometimes it's like, you know, a 90s internet connection where it's like you're waiting, like there's that thing there and it's just not clicking because it's waiting to download. Sometimes that happens to me when there's a lot of different messages coming through. So it's like your download doesn't completely, you know, like it takes 3 hours instead of 2 minutes, that sort of a thing. So thank you for being patient. It's just, there's a lot going on, and hopefully this makes sense to you. I'm going to go ahead and give you your work your light advice cards here. So Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So again, how some of you, how I said a lot of this is intuitive energy here. You're going to be finding yourself have a lot more intuitive thought work, trusting your gut, finding your community as well within that. So keep that in mind. This is not everybody, but this is a pretty intuitive group here considering a lot of the cups. Then we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay. Self-explanatory. Then we have a mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Okay, this right here, this could be potential partners, friendships. This could be what you want out of, what do you want out of life? Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself? Okay. What's triggering you? What's going to make you change? What's going to make you feel fulfilled? As this 10 of Cups here. And play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be too serious. Okay. So again, you guys are going to have a really fantastic February, regardless of whatever this Five of Swords energy may be. It's going to be a fantastic February. You're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to start coming into your own, figuring out what you want. You guys are very determined. You guys are very passionate. You guys are going to speak your truth. You guys are going to have good messages coming in, possible business opportunities. I'm trying to remember everything I said, reiterate it. Don't be impatient. That might be this discomfort change that's happening. You guys, this new business opportunity might be a big, uncomfortable change for you, but it's working in your favor. Don't be impatient about it. Whatever you're allowing your true self to come out and be fulfilled, it's going to be a change. If you guys are coming into your own this month, it's going to be uncomfortable because a lot of people are going to see what you've been hiding, parts of yourself that you've been hiding. So this is a message to some of you out there, and I feel like it's very important. If you are coming out and coming into yourself in certain ways, yes, it's going to be uncomfortable. And yes, you could be impatient and this could be a long time coming, but it's okay. Everything's going to work out. You're going to be very fulfilled. Don't forget to set up those boundaries around you too. There are going to be people that have negative things to say. There are going to be people that don't really understand who you are, what you are doing, where you want to go with your life. But those are the people that you don't need in your life. Those are the boundaries that you need to be set. Those are the people that are triggering you in the wrong way, in the negative way. What is triggering you in the right way? find your community, find the people who can teach you the skills, the things that you need to learn, the things that you want to learn about yourself, about this new opportunity, about this new business, whatever the case may be, about your intuition. Find your community, okay? You will find it in February, of course you will, yeah. And then don't forget to have fun and celebrate. Celebrate yourself, okay? I feel like that needs to be said. Celebrate yourself, because a lot of the times when we are going after what we want and going after our truths and finally speaking them out loud, it's so uncomfortable and it's so just sometimes it's just overwhelming that we just kind of like tuck away. Don't forget to celebrate and play and be one with who you are, okay? So last but not least, I know this is long, I warned you, we have the relationship cards here. So we have maturity. I make peace with the tough relationships of my past. I probably would have skipped the pain that came with, but I am grateful for those lessons they brought me. Because of those tough relationships, I can look back at the mosaic of my life and see value in even the most broken pieces. Okay, internet stalk my exes, or I really dodged a bullet. Okay, so maturity. So this could be what that Five of Swords is talking about too. Finding maturity in your relationships and what you want. Remember that free spirit of the Knight of Wands there. Okay, what do you want out of life? What do you want out of your relationships? Okay, and maturity is coming through here. All right, then we have solidarity. I respect the power of solidarity and I look for opportunities to unleash it. When a loved one has to do something tough, I heed their often silent, but sometimes loud and whiny call and participate in the toughness with them. Everything is easier when a partner, cohort, or sidekick joins you. The only thing that's not easier is feeling resentment, which I suppose is the overall point. Okay, again, solidarity, community, feeling one with yourself, feeling one with the people that you have around you, okay? Relationship-wise, since that's what we're talking about, solidarity, finding that somebody that basically has what you want out of life, like helping them through situations while them helping you through situations, that sort of a thing, again with the maturity. All right, and last one, benefit of the doubt. I believe in the basic goodness of other people and I give them the chance to show it. If they prove me wrong, that's on them. At least I can go to sleep knowing that I practice trust and forgiveness rather than fear and doubt. And later on, if I need to, I can always change my mind and retroactively judge them like it's my career. Okay, so again, when I was talking about, distrust and the gossip, maybe this card is a warning for some of you to really give somebody the benefit of the doubt, okay? Maybe this is, sometimes our past relationships reflect our new relationships. So maybe you had a lot of distrust in your past relationships and you're bringing that into your new one, and you really shouldn't, right? Like just because person A did something wrong and made you not trust them doesn't mean person B will, okay? So remember to give the benefit of the doubt. That could also be what that card is referring to. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of info here, and I am so sorry for the word vomit, but like I said, I got to make sure that you guys have all the information, because these cards, they popped out like they popped out for a purpose. So hopefully this resonates with you in some way. I know this is a lot, and like I said, a lot of you are probably picking group number 2, so that's probably why it was all jumbled and out of the place, and there was a lot of word vomit. All right. With that being said, hopefully this resonates with you. And if it does, please let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below. I would love to know. Come back at the end of the month and let me know if anything happened, if this was if this was definitely something that you were going through or experienced. I would love to know, because this was a lot. And like I said, general reading, so take what resonates with you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. There's a lot more coming, and I'd love to have you here. So thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3, those of you who have chosen the rose quartz crystal. Let's go ahead and take a look at your February. Now again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, and all of the different groups have had different amounts of cards in them. They are just specific messages, things that I really needed to communicate with you. All right, so keep that in mind. There may be multiple messages here because group number 2 had a lot of cards and it was a lot of messages. So it might be a little bit of a long one to sit through, but again, it's for your whole month of February. We have your tarot cards, some inspiration cards, advice cards, and relationship cards. So let's get into it. We have 2 of Cups. All right, not a bad start. 3 of Wands. Okay. High Priestess. Oh, okay. 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. Don't fret. Don't fret. Don't fret. 7 of Cups. Okay. Then we have the Moon. Okay. We have the Sun. Okay. Strength. We'll try over here. King of Swords. And then the 5 of Cups. Okay. We'll put them right there. Not enough room. Okay. So let's get the elephant out of the room done with first. This is the 3 of Swords, right? This usually indicates heartbreak, loss, sorrow. This could also be a need for healing, okay? You guys have possibly been through something, something difficult, a loss. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship. This could be you grieving over a loss of a loved one, or of a family friend, something, you know, of that sort. It could be different for everybody. So please keep that in mind, that it's not necessarily, you know, a breakup. That's what I wanted to say. This is also, you know, oversensitivity, and this is, you know, disappointment. So this could mean a lot of different things, and that's why I want to say don't fret about it. Ooh, sorry for moving that. Don't fret about it, because it's going to relate to different people in different ways. So again, it doesn't necessarily mean that your loss is going to happen in February. It could already have happened, and you are still having the after effects, the grieving and the depression from it. Okay, so some of you are still experiencing that in the month of February, and I'm here to tell you that it is fine, that is okay, that everybody grieves in their own time and in their own way. So putting that out there for some of you, for some of you that have experienced the loss of a loved one or a relationship or whatever the case may be, it's okay to grieve in the month of February. However long ago that loss was, you can still grieve. You grieve on your own time, in your own way. And this Strength card here really signifies the fact that you are going to feel better. This is overcoming this loss. So say it was a breakup. You are going to be overcoming that. You are going to be having the strength to move on, to move forward, to go forth and not grieve about it anymore. If it was a loss in the family, you're going to have the strength to, you know, get up and not to say get on with your life, because that sounds frivolous, but you're going to have, each day is going to get a little bit better and a little bit easier for you to deal with that loss. Okay, so just throwing that out there, you guys, because with the 5 of Cups, this talks about grief, this talks about depression, but this also talks about not seeing the bright side or the other side of the situation, because normally in this depiction, you're only seeing the cups that are spilt. You're not paying attention to the cups that aren't. So just keep in mind, there is a bright side to every situation, although it may be hard to see because we become so consumed and so focused on what we lack or the lack thereof, or mistakes or things that have gone wrong. We become so focused on the negative that we don't see what we still have and what we still have available to us and what we still have the strength inside us to do, okay? So for some of you that have experienced or are experiencing loss in the month of February, there is a bright side because we have the sun here, and this is all about positivity. This is all about happiness. This is all about fulfillment and growth, okay? So keep that in mind. Please don't think that, oh God, this is, turning into a horrible February, this is a horrible prediction, because it's not. We have to, as human beings, in order to grow and in order to become who we are supposed to become for the highest good, there has to be some amount of bad that comes with the good. You can't experience good. You wouldn't know what good or happiness is if you have not experienced the bad or the sorrow, right? And I know that sounds, again, frivolous or, toning it down, but we all know that to be true, right? We all know that in order to really experience true happiness, we have to know what it's like to be in despair and to have to have heartbreak. In order to know that we have a great and good relationship, we had to experience heartache, right? So that is what this is talking about. And again, these are different messages for all sorts of people, because I feel like a lot of people are picking group 3 too, as well as group number 2. So this could be different situations for different people. And again, these both represent disappointment, okay? So you guys, there could be a moment that you experience in February of disappointment. So keep that in mind as well. Let me just pull it away from the camera so I can look at it closer. That's not important. Yeah, see how with this, all of these lights are off, and then there's just this one little light here. To me, that signifies hope, like the star card. That signifies there's a light at the end of the tunnel, right? He's blind to it. He's focusing on the negative so much that he can't see it. He can't turn around and see that hope is still there. Okay, so for those of you who had needed that message, hope, it's still there. It's going to get better. This sun card is here for a reason. February, toward the end of it, you might experience something that you don't want to experience. And sometimes in life, we have to go through it. But at the end of it, at the end of that tunnel is that bright sun of that happiness, that loveliness, that fulfillment, that growth that we needed, okay? So please don't take this as a severe negative. And this is going to manifest in different ways for all of you, okay? So keep that in mind, that there might be some sort of event, something that you guys have to go through that may be uncomfortable and might give you some sorrow or disappointment. But in all reality, it's going to get better. So let's take a look at all of the positive things we got going on. This is a lot of good as well. You guys have a lot of strength in the month of February. This is overcoming obstacles. This is overcoming burdens. This is courage. This is confidence. This is leadership. This is, ooh, look at this. This is turning weaknesses into strength, into a better opportunity, like I was talking about. So not seeing the negative anymore. Like you're turning your awful experiences or your disheartening experiences, your sorrow, you're turning your grief, your sorrow, your broken heart into strength, into something good. You're making something out of it, right? So whether it is throwing yourself into art or into creating music or writing, whatever it is, or it's teaching, or it's, going forth and having an adventure, You're turning this into something amazing here. Okay, so I do have to say there are multiple messages coming in. There is there's the love aspect, and then there is the business side and career side. So I have to say the first card here is a beautiful card. So for the relationship side, you're finding your significant other, you're finding your soulmate in the month of February, or the person that you have been seeing for a while dating. They are, you guys are going to be having a more committed relationship. This is unity. So there could be talks of engagements. It is the month of February. So if you've been talking with your significant other about where this is headed, this is where it's headed, a unity, a union, okay? Again, that's one side of it, but this also talks about business relationships. So in February, you could be going into a really strong and beneficial business relationship, something that's going to really lay the groundwork with this Three of Wands energy here. So this is seeing results for your hard work, future planning. So again, if we're talking about relationships, you guys are planning your future. You guys are laying down the groundwork, because Three of the Wands suit is a passion, is a fire, is a creativity suit. So this could be you guys getting engaged, laying down the groundwork for that. It's also business planning. So you guys are laying down the foundation for your business, whatever that may be. It's going to be different for everybody that picked this, okay? And so I want to talk about this Eight of Coins. This is the apprenticeship card. So this is talking about you guys have worked really hard on honing your skills, on honing your talent, and it's being recognized, and you're so close to your goal of mastery, okay? And this is going to be very beneficial in you moving forward with your future planning here and with your business partner. They saw your talent. They wanted to work with you, okay? So this could mean different things for different people, but this is ultimately a card that talks about apprenticeship and talent. So you are developing that, that skill and that talent, getting compensated for it. This is also integrity and discipline and, just really, really having that drive to turn your skills into their mastery, to really master that skill. Okay, hopefully that came through right. Okay, so next I really want to talk about this card here, because there are different messages here. And with all of the cup energy that I'm seeing here, wow, there's a lot of cup energy. I really want to talk about the possibility of you guys being very intuitive. Okay, some of you already know, some of you have experienced it, but with this card here, this is the ultimate card of intuitive psychic abilities. So for those of you who believe in it, for those of you who have learned about it, you are going to be experiencing it and maybe developing it more. And that could be what this card is talking about as well. Developing your ability, your intuition, really learning about it, really figuring out how to develop it. And again, with this is talking about awakening. You could be having your spiritual awakening in the month of February, especially with this moon card, which is also a very intuitive card. This is about secrets, the unknown, and I keep pulling it away from the camera, and I'm sorry. I'm like trying not to cough. Very much an intuitive card. This is, you also having confusion. So there may be things that you're not understanding very well with your intuitive. Maybe you guys are experiencing things that are kind of scary because it's the unknown here, and you want to figure it out, but you're kind of scared of it. Don't be scared. take the necessary precautions and learn about it. And it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Again, with the High Priestess here, whatever the situation may be with your loved one or a business partnership here, you already know that it's going to turn out great. Use your intuition to guide you in the month of February, because I have a feeling with this moon card and all the cup energy and everything, it's really highlighting your intuition this month of February. Okay, so please, 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 please do yourself a favor and listen to it, and everything's going to come out hunky-dory, okay? So let's talk about this Seven of Cups here. This is also talking about dreams. We have dreams. Okay, you guys are getting messages in your dreams. Sorry, that was like instant clarity in my head. You guys are getting most of you, some of you, however the case may be, listen to your dreams. You're getting information, you're getting messages from your spirit guides, from the universe, the angels, whatever you believe in, you're getting messages from your higher self. Whatever the case may be, listen to your dreams. If you guys have really vivid, really crazy dreams that you remember in the morning, write them down in a dream journal. They will make sense in some way, I promise you. You're getting messages in your dreams. Okay, and some of you might be having sleep paralysis. That might be an issue with this moon card. Read about it. Learn how to control it, and you'll be fine. Okay, it'll be okay. Also, I have a feeling that a lot of the times these messages scare you, and maybe your dreams scare you. Learn how to set boundaries for what you download in your dreams. So, by really protecting what you want to come through. You can control who's or what can come through, if that makes sense. Okay. So this is a message for those of you who that makes sense. Okay. So back to the Seven of Cups. This is also a lack of focus or having too many options. Okay. So, you guys might have a hard time making a decision, in the month of February, but, you really need to make a decision. This is do it or forget about it type of energy. So again, with this partnership here, it could be talking about that. All right. So whether or not you want to say yes to an engagement, or whether you want to say yes to this business opportunity, whether you want to say yes to whether this is the direction you want to go with your life, with your opportunity, or maybe you guys just don't really know if it's the right decision and it's plaguing you. This is the card of indecision for sure. But this is also the card of having a lot of options. So, geez, I'm moving this thing so much. I'm sorry. This is also the card of having a lot of options. So you may be presented with a lot of opportunities as well, or a lot of options. But it's up to you to make the decision in the month of February. And only you will know what that means, okay? That is going to be something that's going on. Either way, with this Sun card, I'm going to reiterate, anything that's happening in the month of February, everything is going to turn out amazing for you. This is one of the best cards to receive in tarot in a reading, because this is nothing but optimism and just spiritual, physical growth, everything growth, abundance, happiness. This is also good fortune, okay? So you're going to be having luck opportunities as well. Things are going to go your way. This is a great card to have. So the last one that I want to talk about here is the King of Swords. And this card is about authority. He speaks with facts, not emotions. So you guys could really be speaking your truth here with your partner, speaking your truth with your intuitiveness. really gaining control and authority over that intuitiveness in the month of February. Really gaining control over maybe, like I said, your sleep paralysis or, bad dreams and nightmares, turning them into good dreams. Gaining control and leadership over decision making, because he's very decisive. He knows what he wants and goes for it. Okay, so this is also talking about taking responsibility. All right, and having high values, high expectations. All right, so taking responsibility here. That's what I wanted to see. You're taking responsibility in your skills and your talent and your mastery. Having authority over, your sadness, things that have happened. You're gaining that strength and you're leading yourself on from it. Okay? You're moving forward. That saying, taking back my life. Like, you really are taking back your life with this. Okay, I really feel that with that strength. You are leading with authority here. Okay, I really see your life changing for the better here. Honestly, a lot of this has to do with my intuitives. I'm really feeling strongly with this cup energy that's going on. You have the moon and the high priestess here in the same reading. Really, you guys, there's a lot of intuitives here. So most of you already know what's coming. Most of you already have experienced this. And again, this could be a very small part of your February. So you might just be feeling like you're distrusting people or whatever. And it could be that, you're not sure where this is headed. And that's okay, because you got to listen to your intuition. So I don't want to belittle either of these cards, because they are big cards. They are, kind of scary cards. But I just want you to know that the rest of February, everything you got going on for you is amazing. It's all positive. There may be some illusions here that you have to pick through with your intuition. So not every partnership is going to be divine, if you know what I mean. Not all the information is going to be truthful. So you really have to, find the truth. And a lot of the time is using facts, what you know, and what you know in your heart of hearts and your intuition. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's see your inspiration cards here. These are the flower petals here. We have sunflower. Practice courage each day. Okay, that strength card. And again, if you guys are grieving, if you guys are going through a loss, practice courage each day. It will help. Okay, I'm running out of room here. We're just gonna throw them willy-nilly. All right, then we have Iris. Spread your creative wings and take flight. Okay. Have a lot of feeling that this is due to your mastery here, your 8 of coins. You guys, business-wise, are flying. You're doing great. You guys are going to be very successful. You're mastering your skills. All right, Buttercup, be ready. The best is on its way. With that sun, what do I... God, it's like I know what I'm talking about or something. Then we have Gardenia. Listen to the divine whisper stirring in your heart. Okay. I can't even right now. I can't even. Daffodil. The sun shines brighter when you are here. Oh my gosh. Literal sun with the sun card here. Yeah. So I think this has a lot to talk about with not only the sun energy, but with your significant other. Okay. You are going to be so entranced and so in love with your significant other. Someone's coming into your life. Okay. And if that is a business partner, you guys, like I said, it is, it is going to be such a beneficial union for both of you. It's such a beneficial partnership, because you both are going to be getting what you want out of it. Same with the relationship aspect. And again, this could be a friendship too. This could be somebody, this is a kindred spirit, somebody that completes you, okay? So like I said, business or love, it could even be somebody that's going to help you out with your intuition, with your gifts as well. There's a lot of messages here. Whew. Okay, let's take a look at your Work Your Light advice cards here. Soul family. What did I say? Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Okay, so if you are going through something, call your friends, call the people that you know will be there for you. They got your back. If you want to learn more about your intuition, call your people. Go forth and find a community. Business partner, relationship. You are going to have such a strong core group of people in the month of February at your disposal that you can call, that you can turn to. Okay. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, a new way of being. Yeah. And then integration. Okay. What did I say with that high priestess? Listen to your intuition, listen to your intuition. And you are going to be, most of you either have gone through, or a lot of you are going to go through your spiritual awakening. You are going to learn more about your intuition. You are going to maybe try tarot for yourself, try, the pendulum, being open. You are really going to, meditation, whatever the case may be, you guys are really going to tap into that side of you. What did I tell you? Just say yes. Just say yes. Say yes to your partner. Say yes to your intuition. Say yes. Wow. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like this is a very powerful reading. I feel like a lot of things are coming through right now, and they are just making sense to me. Wow. And then we have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? I can't. What is this? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Yeah. Your deepest calling. Have you answered it? And again, with it being Warrior Woman, you guys have been through some stuff. This could also be too, guys, that you have experienced. Yeah, you've experienced heartbreak. And like, remember how I said, like, turning that negative into a positive? This could have awakened the door to you, to your intuition. Whatever that sorrow or that heartbreak or that despair, that could have triggered your intuition and your strength from it as well. Or whatever you have experienced could have turned you into this massive, amazing, strong, I want to say, warrior. You're turning the negative into a positive. All right, and last cards, guys. I know this is long, but again, it's a monthly reading, so we got to get everything out. So we got relationship cards. We have tact. I speak and act with care, remembering that impulsive words or harsh tone can sometimes hurt others. If it feels like I'm walking on eggshells, I'll remind myself that those eggshells might actually be a shop full of china, and I might actually be a bowl. Then I'll remind myself to stop mixing metaphors. So remember to have tact in your relationship, especially if you're wondering where this is going. Make sure you have tact when you bring that up. Reliability. I am reliable. When I say I'll do something, I take whatever that something is seriously. This applies to all commitments, even the ones that may have seemed small and insignificant to less reliable me. From now on, flaking is just for dandruff commercials and cereal factories. All right. We got a lot of these. Okay. Wholeness. I am complete and filled with love. I have everything I need. If I ask or look for more, I'm ignoring the love and gifts that are already in my life. Instead, I'll be grateful and acknowledge that anything else would be extra icing on life's cake. FYI to whoever is listening, extra icing is totally welcome, as it's obviously the most delicious part. It's cute. Wholeness. You guys, you found your one and only soulmate material here. Listening. I activate my receptive side. Okay. I really feel like this has to do a lot with your intuitive side, and become an engaged intuitive. Oh my God. professional grade listener, supercharged listening. It gives me the ability to not only hear the words others are saying, but also to perceive the emotions hiding between their words. Armed with this knowledge, I will be in a great position to give them exactly what they need, or if I prefer, to dominate the planet. So, again, listening is not just with your ears, okay? Listening with your intuition. Oh my gosh, I can't with all this. Perspective, your last and final card. What does a hawk see when it flies over your house besides the family of mice living nearby that you don't know about? What will your current problems, conflicts, complaints look like when you're 80 years old and you gaze back on the timeline of your life? In this moment, you are being given the gift of clear perspective, of knowing that in the end, everything is going to be probably much better than okay. Think large enough and even big issues become small. Become an 80-year-old hawk and you've really onto something. Okay, so again, perspective. Perspective, okay? All right, guys, this was a lot. And if this has resonated with you in some sort of way, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know what group you chose. I'd be really interested because, again, I have a feeling a lot are choosing 2 and group number 3. So there were a lot of messages that came through for both of them. So please, please, please let me know if this resonated with you and what group you chose. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got a bunch of new videos on their way coming toward you, and I would love to have you here for them. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. I really am happy to bring these monthly readings back. They're always interesting. So thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.